Actually, yes, his hair is white for a very specific reason. It's not just at random. I'll do a more in-depth video on Witchers in the future, but right now let's specifically talk about why Geralt's hair is white. So it's true that Witchers don't all look the same. Geralt is not the standard for what Witchers should look like. For the most part, they come out being well muscular because they have to be ready to face any of the dangerous monsters that they're going to have to fight. The only other commonalities they have is that they'll usually wear Witcher pendants, which match the Witcher school they came from, and they all have yellow, cat-like eyes, which are not just for aesthetic purposes, they actually can see very well in the dark with these eyes. So on to the main question, why is Geralt's hair white? A lot of people may think it's due to his age because Witchers can live to be routinely hundreds and hundreds of years old because their aging is slowed down. But that's actually not the case for Geralt. His hair turned white during his training process in becoming a Witcher. We talked about it in the previous video where Witchers go through a process known as the Trial of the Grasses. This is a process in which they're injected and given different mutagenic compounds and different sort of concoctions to enhance their bodies to peak physical condition. And yeah, like I mentioned before, the survival rate for this was usually just 1 out of 10. But Geralt was one of the ones that survived, and because he showed such resilience to the process, the Witchers that trained him decided to take it a step further. They go on to test him out with other different experimental compounds that they hadn't quite perfected or used yet to see how well Geralt could handle it. Geralt managed to survive all of these extra experiments, which boosted him and made him a lot stronger than the average Witcher was. As a result, his hair wound up turning white, and this is what earns him the nickname, the White Wolf.